Game's up. That looks good. Not. We have a notification. Oh. I fixed it. I may just restart a playthrough for YouTube, and we'll just carry on from where we were, and see if it just works. And then I'll just do let's plays off stream of this and some other titles for the YouTube later. Hopefully we fixed it. Loading. Just finished the fight. Run around town, since that seems to be where the main issue was. Run around, run around, run around. Wiener, wiener, wiener. Running around like a wiener. Get in the bun. Alright, there we go. Pet the dog.
Good boy.
Good boy. So far, so good. Looks like we figured it out. Huzzah! Find the miracle worker in the tavern. Petting the dog is absolutely crucial. There's something to read. What's this? News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. Why is my dog whining? Because she was stuck. The highest officials were present as the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner of representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. I don't see anything else. This is... Of course it's Rasputin. Russia's greatest love machine.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
Yep.
I forgive you.
Grab his dick and twist it! Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude! Twist that dick!
And
Twist
you
the
expected
dick!
his thinking seat.
Twist the dick!
Literally swindle secret.
Oh my god,
He
dude.
can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings. Even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And
Wow.
what do you
Wow.
believe in?
You say you believe in his miraculous power. Say you want to see it for yourself. I don't take anything on faith.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Warsaw?
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From
Get it
which Poland?
right.
The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who have lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan.
You get used to
After
it.
them, others arrived with
Probably easier
pitchforks
to twist
and
and
torches,
jar
and I had to endure insults and spit in my face or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years.
What?
Forgive my amusement.
Pretty sure Poland is
I haven't
real.
had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Alright.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Right?
Smell this.
Never smell something that somebody hands you and goes, smell this. Never do that. Never. Just don't. Oh, okay. It was his prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Wow! I guess he is Russia's greatest love machine. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He's a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, and easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. I hope those have been in the Russian Queen and not him. I mean, as long as they wash them after, it's probably pretty interchangeable. You require the knowledge or context required to give a response.
I'll return to you in a moment.
Rasputin is pretty known for not
Already
washing.
late.
Well, then, I got a pretty good scent. Observations are information that you acquire with interacting with people and objects. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Thaumaturge possess perception, which will allow them to read blah 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 blah. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It can take one of three forms: unknown, familiar, certain. Are only real once you pass the test of perception on an item.
Let's take a look around.
It looks like I just threw pixie dust in the air. Hair cloth, a parental device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Dimension force too low, mind. Okay, trace unknown. Gotta be more around somewhere. Oh. A dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. Trace unknown. That's him. Alright, over here is some stuff. This.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
An ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. It certainly belongs to Rasputin. Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought that this priest has such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Whoa. Rasputin heals with his penis. That's what we can draw from this.
What have you learned, wizard?
You
Well,
like to get
You're
freaky.
a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such
Yep,
an
that's what we're
impressive
calling it now.
discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, he left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
At least one. No.
Have a seat.
I'm sure Rasputin will remember this. Not likely to forget it. I know I'm
Tell
not.
me again. Why were you looking for me?
Let's ask about the lady in
I
waiting. I'm
can't help
curious.
but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful. I'm starting to like you.
You probably made lots of people smell them
Not
beads.
enough to tell you
Probably.
about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few
Okay,
years
he doesn't
ago,
want
I
to talk
attempted
about
to catch a
Constantinople.
wild saluter,
Got it.
and that ended with me losing contact with my first salutor. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day.
Why is it so quiet, though?
If it dis-
Hold on. Okay, it's not that... Is the game volume off? No, that's fine. Maybe it's me. Oh, that's better.
Yes, my mind.
There we go.
I'll lose my sense of reality.
It was my headset.
I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Now make sure that the audio mixer is working properly. Yep. A proud answer, it not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but also feeds it even more. Yeah, we're a proud man. We're gonna live like that. We're gonna embrace our flaws.
Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My
Probably
gift is
yes.
something I've received from God.
Probably playing
Some
cats and
helped,
quilts.
Others, I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe
I don't know,
just
I
do
want
the
your
same
treatment.
with me as with the others.
We can try.
He's gonna stick his beads in my bumhole.
Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Yes? Maybe?
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Oh, I'm inside my brain. Well, there's my duder. Can I use my perception in here?
I need to get out of here.
I need to reconnect with my
What is
my
this sound?
spirit duder.
Shackles?
There he is.
You're blind.
Stanislav?
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
Okay, fair.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
Okay. That's why he doesn't have a last name.
Idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
God, it's like talking to my own dad. Right?
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Wait, is the connected spirit...
I can see, father. Clearly.
All?
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Sorry, ma'am.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort.
I bet he's
You
been
all right?
giving people comfort.
Yes, yes.
The
Absolutely.
kind of comfort.
I wanted to sweep.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just heading out.
Oh,
It's so good to see you again. meant something else. I saw it clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
No, ma'am.
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Wow. She's really insistent on that. Oh, it didn't save my point? Oh, okay. It didn't save the points that I had, eh? There's one word point. Mentioned the heart force up one. Oh, I've only got one active point. Okay. I see. Yep, we'll put that on our... Oh. Yeah, we'll put it on our quick attack, actually. What is this? Oh, this is all our things. Journal entries. Rasputin. Grigory Rasputin. Oh. Quest have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Find the person with the flaw. Well, well, a rich fellow. I don't feel very rich. Alright, we have to find the person with the flaw.
What do we have here? I felt something. Where is it?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Okay. Bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped her fruit basket and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Interesting. Double damage gamble. Where's your focus? Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in a suffering state. See? Theft of thought, eh? Yes, we want to develop that. I think that's going to be important. 60% chance of dealing double damage. Planned attack. Yes. Okay. Oh. Protective charm made of strings and sticks and feathers is supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. So our peoples are super superstitious, which makes sense given everything else that we've discovered around here. Alright, let's follow the path. See where it takes us. Oh, there's Rasputin. Here. Yeah, we'll talk to him first. Well, that's the coachman. Oh wow.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. Okay.
I'll be right back.
I need to find something that will convince him. You can manipulate people. First, you must know the person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction will change and the user will appear next to the character. I don't know how I feel about that. So it shows traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil it was encased in. Yeah, okay. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. He's tired. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Right. I guess we're gonna go manipulate the dude.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
I don't know how I feel about
on the other
manipulating
hand,
people, but
this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
okay. Well, that was easy peasy. We just used our Jedi tricks on him. Jedi mind tricks. I guess. Indeed. Rasputin. Yeah. Lover of the Russian queen.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Wait, was there a chance I wouldn't be alive?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafiets.
Yep.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Okay.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Elder's wish.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen.
That explains the
And
fist
you've
fight
got
we
to
got into
fight.
the moment we started.
Tragedies
Wow.
such as Vasily's
Matt.
death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness,
Yay!
I thought I saw a
Hopefully you get some
Santo.
peace for a little bit.
That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying
Well,
the
yes,
evil
until
spirit
tomorrow.
is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
All right. I feel like there's got to be more around here. Before I go. Yep, look at the particles. There we go. Not only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? Not a high enough level to read it, though. Fine. To the homestead. To the homestead, baby. Alright, Rasputin. What have you got for me, babe?
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Thick lines of the wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words carved sharply, as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a space that doesn't respond. More beads? Fear has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the doorframe. Fear of the flames, and trepidation about losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Damn. So somebody stabbed Vasily, and then lit his house on fire.
True fear.
Dull is caked with a hard dust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear, a girl's terror. A young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Wow. There's some darkness here. There was a murder and haunted memories.
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house got
Hey,
fire.
Kira!
Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime.
Oh, there's a saluter.
The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Yep. Vesna's trace. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling, her fingers are stiff with anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, now what?
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
Oh, here we
You're
go
the
again.
guy who trashed our comrades?
Say yes, and you can do it again.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
Dude's so proud.
He's
The
not as
pride
weak
is
as he
fierce.
looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
Not anymore, I'm not.
No. Oh boy. See, our upgrades are good. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Fisticuffs. In order to launch a strong attack against the enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful attacks than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Select a diversion skill to lower an enemy's focus. Oh, that's to use the Thaumaturge. Okay. Removes all negative states from you. That's good. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in a breakdown state. It's a great chance for a strong attack. Not of this world. Oh, wow. What? Okay, then. Bruh. I'm gonna do it again. Rasputin's been inside him. He's not afraid of anything anymore, right? He's been fondling Rasputin's beads. He'll be fine. Oh, dude has a knife. Oh, Snapple. That was crazy. Eerie intoxication. Enemy defeated. Punch him right in the nose. And distract him. He's broken. And down. He cast
You're
knife.
right, sir.
Well,
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
yes. Yes, I
Generally
can.
speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village. who
I
can
think
tell
we
me
made
more about what happened.
Grigory a little horny. He seemed to like that a little too much.
I felt something. Where is it?
Oh.
I felt something. Where is it?
Oh, over here. I mean, that is his natural state, but I think we got him extra turned on. Charred old trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. Dimension force deed too low. Okay, well we can up that one. See if that helps.
So much suffering.
There we go. The buckle cuts through the leather like a razor. is no longer a boring piece of clothing, but a tormentor's tool that descends on exposed flesh like a vulture. It pecks at it, leaving carmine wounds. Once, twice, thrice, it cuts deep, all the way to the soul. Oof. I think I have an idea of what's gone on here. It's pretty clear what the issue is. Exactly, Matt. You're actually kind of close to what's going on there. I think that's it. Go. Back to the village. Now we have to talk to Vesna. Where is she, though? Not seeing any particle. Oh, wait. Over here somewhere. Something.
Thaumaturge never fails me.
There we go. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire of all of Bogdan's properties to go to hell. Oh, wow. Okay, that's another whole other situation. Wait. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Yep. Alright, there's something going on here.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not
Not
gawkers.
gawkers.
A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about
Why are
some
people
trinkets your
choking
mother
each other's
left you?
gooses?
Because we already
Not
know
the
you strangled
gooses.
the goose.
Those are fucking Canada gooses. Those are Canada's fucking gooses.
Canada gooses are majestics, barrel-chested, the envies of all ornithologies.
They are leaders. Born and bred leaders.
Canada gooses are very fucking guard.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh.
my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. You too much. Twist that dick! Twist his dick!
Now coach is next.
Twist his dick!
Oh
my god.
Oh my god, dude.
You got so many, you want to start killing their babies. Must be fucking nice.
You guys ever notice that as soon as there's a problem around here, everybody starts killing Canada gooses? We ought to leave this world behind.
Canada gooses mate for life. They're just like you and me.
But you still haven't proved
They
that
made for
Bogdan
life.
stole your pendant.
Where is the justice?
You know, I saw 2 Canada gooses mount a swan one time, and you gotta think that swan told her friends about it.
You're goddamn right she did.
I think we all need to take a good look in the mirror and ask ourselves where we would be without Canada gooses.
Here.
Conflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. The obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. We have a conclusion already. It seems that the neighbors are quarreling over a goose strangled in an act of revenge, a classic of the genre.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well,
Manipulating people.
all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
That's what we do. Diffuse the situation.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
No. We may have just triggered the wise woman. Yeah, Granny's gonna get
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
diary. Unfinished letter. Got another point. Oh, over here.
What do we have here?
Get closer. There we go. The wise woman's hands hover above the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures, subtle, pure as snowflakes. Words of the spell sparkle like stars and sincerely beseech heaven for protection. For a girl who suffers evil on earth, who suffers too much of it. Yeah, Granny's got the fever. Fever for the flavor. Alright, Granny.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Lol! Accused her of putting a curse on Vasily. Oh, there's another.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
I don't know if I want to do that yet.
Well,
I'm not
then,
done.
I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
There's something we're missing. Let's go talk to Vesna first. Which is what we were supposed to be doing in the first place.
Am I sensing? Luca. He must be the one who saved Vesna from the fire.
What did that say? I missed it. The box is marked with words of love, sweetest kisses. The names of Vesna and Luca intertwine, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries with it.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Well?
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for
boy.
trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Of course, more punching. People in this town have a punching problem. Alright, we have points to spend. We're gonna spend it on mine, because we might need that for something. Got upgrades. Restore your focus. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in a suffering state. Yes, we'll put that on strong attack. And we'll put this on there. You have a punching solution. I do. And I do enjoy punting punching these peasants. Peasant punting, the new Olympic sport. He's broken. Oh, lag. Oh, oh, he gave as good as he got back. Oh wow, that wasn't enough to. What's the dude doing with the wooden sword?
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
If thinking interferes with our actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reason. Something is not right here. Someone did, in fact, abuse the twist sound. Actually, someone's used it recently. Try this again.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please leave. Please, please.
Alright. Apparently I need something else to make this happen. Oh. Here we go. There's some fireflies. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelled screaming, finger-pointing and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath.
There are so many words of love inscribed here.
Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice, with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate, as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult, but not accepting of violence. In this house lives a married couple who did not mince their words. They argued violently, loudly, until they were out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. Nope, draw another conclusion. Luca and Vesna together are an explosive mix. They are impulsive, capable of getting lost in unwarranted anger and arguing as if there was no tomorrow. But at the same time, they sincerely love each other, and their love keeps burning with a hot flame, protecting them from losing themselves in pernicious emotions and preventing domestic violence. Wow. Oh, here we go.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasili's burned-out farmstead.
No, it wasn't you this time.
Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Still not gonna let me?
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Nope. is a sullen churl and a reclusive. However, it seems he has a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house on the night the murder and fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Calm her down, make her feel safe.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
That was our one question. I think giving her the doll would have set her off. I don't think that would have been the right choice. But that's the main thing. Let's go back and talk to the old lady.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Vesna came here for help, didn't she? Vasily drank and beat her, and no one did anything about it. So you put that curse of yours on him.
I even went to talk to him. How did you know that?
I am a thaumaturge.
You people's magic. That's something I've got no faith in.
Go on.
For me giving Vasily a piece of my mind, he took it out on Vesna.
And then her husband walked in and killed Vasily, and he's the one my salutor latched onto.
As for the second thing, could be. But it wasn't Luca that killed Vasily. It was Vesna.
Are you sure?
I was there. And until now, only 2 people knew what happened there. Vesna and me.
Don't be scared. I'll do my best to help you.
Then I think we have to talk to Vesna.
I think we do. We're probably going to have to go save Luca because he's in the woods. He's probably going to get attacked by the Celator. I think. Or maybe we're going to skip that part entirely. Right? Murder is bad, but she has a case to be made.
Please, open up. There's no need to be afraid. Just open the door.
You're gonna wear yourself out banging a door like that. Can't you see nobody there?
I'm looking for Vesna. I have to speak to her.
Am I stopping you? Nobody there. I'm sure she went to see the hubby at work. Go bother them in the clearing instead of pounding on an empty house door.
Thank you.
Murder is wrong if there's a witness. We don't condone murder here. We just understand it. Alright, we have to go to the clearing. Which means probably another wagon ride. Yep.
Again.
Lol.
This time
I don't think you need to worry, man.
Death.
All you need to do to appease the Tribble
search going?
is to
almost finished. I
wear a
know
maid
who's
outfit.
attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
All I'm saying.
It's Vesna.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Donate to Matt's
Yes,
Extra
absolutely.
Life. And when he gets to $200, we'll try to convince him to wear a maid outfit. When I get to $250 on one of my 3 charities, I will do a maid outfit stream. And I'll link the charities right now. When I get to $250, I'll do a maid outfit stream with camera and everything.
Not too much to think about here. If we can help Vesna, then get this nag quick to clearing like Mr. Schultz.
But yeah, Matt. We need the bear maid outfit. Maid outfit with bear ears? That would be perfect. For the kids. For the kids. Okay, we're at the clearing. We need to look for clues before we do any confrontations. Yes, bear ears.
Vesna, child.
Could probably talk to
talk.
Tam Tam about some bear ears for Matt. Could make that happen. Quite likely.
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
I know what you did.
You don't know what you're saying.
Exactly.
On the contrary, she's the one who brought the book of us here. She killed Vasily. When the wise woman's spell didn't have an effect,
she'd be probably willing to help out for charity.
To finish him off yourself, didn't you?
And to see Matt in a maid outfit, I mean,
killed your father.
Hello?
And I'd do it again if I could.
Oh.
Get out of here!
Oh, wow. Wow. Stranger Things.
Here you are, Bukalat. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Difficulty level balanced. Are we fighting the Bukavat? Fighting Wild Salators. To defeat a Wild Salator, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him. But the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. Spar tells you when the Wild Salator sends more enemies against you. Okay. Mental defense. Brutality increases the damage from the Salator's next attack by 50%. Yes. 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 Let's boggle him first. Oh, it wasn't enough. Oh, okay. Okay. Keep working on that focus. Yeah, I'll take a punch to the noggin, that's fine. Oh, has caused you to enter the suffering state. States can be benign or potentially deadly effect. Read the descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. Receive damage 2 at the end of every turn. The effect has 4 stacks. Oh, wow, wow. That's why we do that. So it removes the thing. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Boom! Boom! Pow pow! Firepower! Stabbity stabbity in the chesty. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, 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 right in the guts. Okay, that works. Oh, we got negative effects again. See if we can interrupt her focus. There we go. There we go. Oof. Oof. A whole lot of punching. One more round. See if we can break them. Oh, damn. There we go. There we go. You acquired the fall of Veminance.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
You defeated before the deed dimension Celator, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Celator won't obey your orders, stop you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You have achieved the unachievable. Huzzah! Well, at least it looks like we fixed our main issue with stream.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
Oh, wow. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
And kill me too. I was there. I saw everything. Vasily, Bach. You're big men now. But when he was beating Vesna for years, no one lifted a finger. Bah. Now you're all so brave against her. Go home, pray better, and leave her alone.
Huzzah! That's one mystery solved.
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's a notion.
Hopefully you don't take a wrong turn when you get to Albuquerque.
Got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen,
damn.
Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
Wow. Really? They went for the joke. That's amazing.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
Oh? Oh?
My condolences about your father.
That explains a lot.
do you still want to send something?
We got a message from Licio. What does it say, though? Oh, here comes our bromance.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
He's our bro now. We'll tell him the
that
truth.
my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Do we go to Warsaw or do we change our plans? I don't know what to do.
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now...
Back to Warsaw.
I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you. I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor. Have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
What? I don't think it's a threat.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the
If
white
you get
steps
that
of the cell
reference,
running with blood.
You might be a history buff.
battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor.
Yes,
so
or a
Warsaw sounds good.
mid-aughts pop rock. That's fair. The Thaumaturge. That was the prologue. You completed the quest, Sins of the Past. I was not sure what to expect with this game, but I am digging it. I think this might be something we're going to play through on stream for the next couple of weeks. In actual rotation with the other things. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stitch together YouTube, but maybe I just won't worry about it. I don't know. I don't have to put everything on YouTube. It's fine. I'll just do a review for the YouTubes eventually. Hello? What was that?
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
No. Now it's a buddy cop movie.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes,
That's one way to
especially
put
on
it.
my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep.
Well,
anything in there about Warsaw?
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
the only thing I feel at the moment is maybe some gas.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've gotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge?
Sounds kind of creepy when you put it like that.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If
I mean, whoring is a regular activity. It's what people did before TV.
The whores.
Warsaw and Oberline, welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
It's interesting that Rasputin has become our traveling companion. Oh! Like we just had a moment of Thaumaturge. Something tickled our fancy.
When people unite, empires fall.
Go to your father's funeral at Polzowski Cemetery. Okay. I feel like I have to look around everywhere all the time because you never know when I'm going to find a clue of something. People who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that Thaumaturge be punishable by death. Oh, well, that's not a good sign. revolutionary leaflets, you know. Well, I gather that at the moment, at least, there's still a czar, so that explains what's going on. And Rasputin's just a country priest at the moment. So he hasn't started the revolution yet. Which I wonder if that means we're going to run into any of the Romanovs. I like that I get XP for just reading notes and stuff. Yep, anti-Thaumaturge leaflets. Because, of course, there is. Wanted notice. Bearer of Abras Nitsi, leader of the Shiv's gang, recently seen near somewhere street that I'm not going to even try to pronounce because I will not do it justice. Alright. Wait, can I... Oh, these are things on the path that I can't unlock yet. Okay. Okay. Perfectionism. Manipulation. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So as I level up, I'll be able to tan the other Solator. The city that does not forget. Am I suddenly going to get into fisticuffs again?
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers.
There's the Tsar.
Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must
Nikolai
stop.
Romanov.
When socialists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Of course.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Warsaw!
Well, everybody needs a hobby, I guess.
The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None. Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews, or other satanic provocateurs.
Oh boy.
She knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me. Are you Polish?
My
Yes,
pride makes
I
me
feel
honest.
Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
Nope. Bye, bro. Good luck.
great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samo bladanie, Polyaki. We want that rebel. The loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
You dropped something. No, I'm gonna skip my pride this time. I have a feeling she might be useful. She's got something going on. He's smuggling some drugs?
The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Don't they, though? Can I explain it to you another time?
I'm going to take a look around.
Right? He doesn't seem very distressed. Small bullets carry big emotions. Hope, because they are meant to benefit the cause. Fear, which in these difficult times makes its way to even the hardiest of hearts. And determination, the companion of courage, without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarment with care and precision, just like the previous time and the time before that. This is nothing new for the person who took the risk. Well, at least now we have her trace. The seemingly ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of one who controls. It was the gendarme commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart a desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. I think that is definitely much better than Rasputin's anal beads. I don't think I can get anywhere else, so we talk to people.
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's
All right, let him
ass?
out. Have a good sleep.
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine? Fuck off.
Well, that didn't get us very far.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Господи, we'll be home in November.
Ready to pacify the crowd, they won't hesitate to arrest those who draw their attention. Wants to call it a day and go home as fast as possible. The manhunt entails a lot of work that he'd rather avoid. With a little nudge, he might settle for taking in the agitators and letting the rest go. The workers' leader is perfect for this role.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno? Skrom. Dawaj.
Look, блядь.
Достаточно. Should we go in, capture the
Oh,
worker
we're
who's
using the other
mouthing
guy.
off, and let us go?
Da, Sergeant. We can use anyone as an example.
Shagom march!
This may be a mistake, but it's one I'm willing to make.
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's.
Not jam donuts? Damn. He's really trying to tempt me now. Smuggler of Bullets proposed a meeting. The revolutionaries of some kind. The woman I met during the kettling incident was smuggling bullets in the nooks and crannies of our undergarments. Clearly it wasn't the first time she's done that. Unfortunately, this time the garter didn't hold, and the bullets fell into the pavement. Maybe fate will have us cross paths again, and we'll meet at Burke Roberts for jam donuts. Maybe. Maybe. I think this is a natural spot to end. Anyway, it is... Yeah. 12 after 12. Let's find ourselves somebody to raid. At least now I figured out what my problem was. I feel better. That was silly, but it is what it is. Who do we have on? I wanted to see this. Dan is streaming. Maybe that's where we'll go. Maybe. Nope, wait. I know where we'll go. We'll go raid Celestina, who's streaming Final Fantasy 14 for charity. Dream to end MS. All I ask is you guys come along for the raid and do the things. Do I still have raid calls? I need to change those. I need to update things. We're going back to the old airship thing.